as they run toward the final three in the Oaks. 1,000 Stars leads up, and Nuclear Affair now set alight begins to gain as they arrive at the 5/16th. These have pulled away from a towering bird catcher, Sorrentino Star, with a lot to do on the outside, and now Nuclear Affair at the head of the lane takes charge. 1,000 Stars getting a tremendous whipping over on the rail. It's Nuclear Affair with the lead. 1,000 Stars though is fighting on gamely on the fence. Sorrentino Star in behind, Birdcatcher left out of it. Glider is on the extreme outside, but Nuclear Affair is pressed. 1,000 Stars taken off the rail. Nuclear Affair battling to hold 1,000 Stars, who comes with a renewed challenge. Nuclear Affair driven to the max, caught by 1,000 Stars. Its course could be an upset.
A massive ride this from last year's Most Improved Jockey Award winner Robert Halladine, coming off the rails and getting the filly in deep stretch to produce a finishing burst that Nuclear Affair just could not repel.
Sarah Lee continues now to hold that lead. Marlene My Love on the outside. Thornhill Miss now asked to progress on the rail. Bilingual watches them a close-up fourth. In behind them, Blue Tradition overtaken. Great Faith now beginning to back out of it as they go passing the 3/8 pole. Vice Royalty has more to do. Deal Marker is next, and Money Magnet. Something has gone awry. A long way last and out of it as they now come into the lane in the Oaks, and it is Marlene My Love who has that lead at the top of the stretch. Bilingual now asked to lengthen strides. Marlene My Love, the rider, has a peep over his shoulder. They enjoy a 3 or more length advantage. It's held over Bilingual. A furlong to run in the Oaks, and it is Marlene My Love. The filly is sprinting away now from Bilingual inside the final 16th. It is Marlene My Love and Javon Irwin. They conquer them all in the Oaks. Marlene My Love, a great performance. It is Honey Rider first into the lane in the 79th running of the Jamaica Oaks. My Sister is asked to close the gap toward the rail. That is Feroz, but it is Honey Rider out in front. Feroz now beginning to gather her in. Honey Rider has done a lot on the lead, and Feroz now looks to be benefiting from it. They run past the furlong pole, and Feroz strikes the front from Honey Rider. It is Feroz beginning to open up in the Oaks. A 16th to run. Feroz out in front under Linton Stedman. He looks behind him, he eases down, and Feroz win the Oaks by maybe 6.
After a 5-race winless streak this year, including a badly beaten 8th as favourite in the Thornbird Stakes in mid-March, Feroz impressive after a swift move toward the lead, leaving the backstretch, fitted with a visor for the first time since December last year, and makes no mistake here. Jockey Linton Stedman sees no challenges in deep stretch and considerably eases his mount to score by 7 lengths.
The strung out field make the way toward the final 5, and I Am the One now kicks and gets that lead. Lady Blue left a length and a half back in second. A gap of 6 to Formal Fashion, 5 more to Wing's Choice, then Siminau and Princess Ava teaming up in behind. Black River is a length in behind them. A gap to Reggae Gone Grammy. Envisage now asked to make late progress as the leaders run the turn for home. Princess Annie is under a ride but going nowhere, and Casual Drink hopeless at the moment as the Oaks field arrive at the final 3. It's I Am the One. She won the Guineas and she now leads as they make their way passing the final 5/16th. Lady Blue in hot pursuit. It's I Am the One. Lady Blue now asked to come forward as they turn for home in the Guineas. It's I Am the One. Lady Blue right there in second. Switch to the outside over on the rail. That's Princess Ava. They drift past the 3/16th. I Am the One drifting off a true line. Lady Blue switched toward the far side with Princess Ava. Princess Annie now begins to run on against the rail. I Am the One running on tired legs. Here on the far side is Princess Annie now. This could be an upset. Princess Annie comes away to win the Oaks over Princess Ava. I Am the One, Lady Blue.
The tiring favourite, I Am the One, drifting toward the middle of the track, while the unfancied entry, Princess Ava, at 45 to 1, threatens in the middle. But finishing strongest of all with a rail run, Da Costa's Princess Annie being whipped up by jockey Philip Parchment, completing a winning trip that he says went perfectly to script.
Field in line for the 81st running of the Jamaica Oaks. They're off for the Oaks. Another affair gets a good start. Basilicus now looks to be the speed in the event. Glock right there too, as they come past us for the first time. Several across the track with another affair set alight early and going for that lead. Above and Beyond is staying close. Adore Brilliance is right there too, as they make their way toward the clubhouse turn. They enter it now with a mile to run. Another affair in close attendance. Above and Beyond, just a length and a half separates them. Adore Brilliance is 2 further lengths back. Chipanza racing out 3 wide. Basilicus kept off the fractions and forms a line of 3 with that group. Glock is a further length and a half back. A gap of 5 or 6 lengths to Attorney General, the grey bouncing along. City Council is 2 lengths back. Striking Lady right alongside, occupying the rail run. And last of all, it is Sen City. 6 furlongs remaining in the Oaks. They're on the backstretch proper, and another affair leads up, pressed now by Above and Beyond. A half a length separates them. Chipanzer is 2.5 lengths back and bouncing in third. Adore Brilliance is 4 further lengths away as they leave the 5. Glock races 2 lengths back. Basilicus is in behind them. Attorney General is next. A break of some 4 lengths opens up to City Council. Striking Lady runs the rail. Sen City remains at the back. The tempo will increase. They've left the half mile and arrive at the 7/16th. Another affair attempts to slip away from Above and Beyond under a powerful ride as they leave the 3. 2 lengths separates them now. A gap opens up to Glock, moving best to the rest. Chipanzer has backed out into 4th with a long way to go. As they're coming into the lane, it is another affair in the hands of Robert Halladine, stepping out wide. Above and Beyond is now asked to get going by Dane Nelson, putting her to the left-hand stick. Another affair shows grit and determination, battling as they come to the furlong pole. Above and Beyond is there. Glock now taking aim at them, but it's another affair. Above and Beyond, these 2 matching strides with a 16th to run. Robert Halladine and another affair now giving way to Above and Beyond, and Dane Nelson, they win the Oaks from another affair. Glock, Attorney General in a close thing with Sen City.
Runners raced in the Jamaica Oaks earlier on the card. The Big Fillies Guinness winner, She's a Wonder, 3rd in the St. Leger, beaten only by the Colts, a huge 1-5 favourite to score a 5th win in her last 6 starts. And Rhian Lewis was aboard for the pretty easy ride.
She's been on that lead for a long way and leaves the 5/16th, about to come into the lane in the Jamaica Oaks, and She's a Wonder will have to be caught. Sweet Majesty and Action and in a scramble for 2nd and 3rd at the moment. Amy the Butcher is let loose on the outside. She's a Wonder leaves the 3/16th with the lead, and Rhian Lewis now calls for the stick in the right hand and asks the filly to really go. She won the 1,000 guineas, and she's on course here to take the Oaks as they leave the 16th pole. It is a She's a Wonder and Rhian Lewis by 3 or more. Amy the Butcher, the rest can't land a blow. She's a Wonder, class of the race, wins it. They're off for the 83rd running of the Jamaica Oaks. Love Dub gets a good start on the far side. Here is Our Angel and Golden Wattle now moving as a team as they pass the post for the first time. Golden Wattle and Our Angel set the fractions. Love Dub on the rail, Sunset Silhouette right alongside. Runway Icon, the grey race, is up next. Silent Mission racing out wide, oh so long, cutting the corner. Fly Messenger flies the widest of them all. Pellicula now asked to make mild progress. Ava Jalen toward the back, and Runway Icon could have been bumped and is now at the back. Golden Wattle attempts to go all the way on that lead. Our Angel tracking in 2nd. Silent Mission moving closer in 3rd as they take to the backstretch. Love Dub is there. Sunset Silhouette and Fly Messenger Fly form a line of 3 as they make their way now toward the final 6 furlongs. Ava Jalen has made some progress. Pellicula toward the back of the field with oh so long as they slip past the 6, and Runway Icon continues to struggle at the back. Golden Wattle remains on that lead. Our Angel breathing down her neck. Silent Mission in a handy spot on the outside. They leave the 5. Love Dub is getting closer with Fly Messenger Fly. Sunset Silhouette splits these. Pedicure has made ground just 7 lengths off that lead. They're tracked by Ava Jalen. A break opens up to Runway Icon, and oh so long now left at the back as the leaders approach the 7/16. Our Angel and Silent Mission have now moved ahead of Golden Wattle, backing out into 3rd. Sunset Silhouette is just in behind them in 4th now and being driven as they leave the 3. Love Dub is in a handy spot if good enough. Fly Messenger Fly now on the go. Pellicular out wide. Ava Jalen further back with Runway Icon, and oh so long at the back, but Our Angel has that lead. Golden Wattle now begins to renew the challenge. Silent Mission is left back over against the rail. Sunset Silhouette in the white sleeves in the center with Fly Messenger Fly, but it is Our Angel on the lead. Golden Wattle trying to close under the left-hand stick, but Our Angel looks strong. It is Our Angel in the Oaks beginning to open up over Golden Wattle, running in 2nd. Sunset Silhouette now trying to deny her 2nd, but Our Angel will win the 83rd running of the Oaks from Sunset Silhouette. Pellicular is 3rd, Golden Wattle is 4th, and Fly Messenger Fly is 5th. They're off for the Jamaica Oaks. Quickly, Mamma Mia has taken charge early as they're going to pass us for the first time. Princess Sharon in pursuit some 2 lengths back. Essential Quality now ranges up to take the leaders on. Lady Abimada out wide. Power from above racing just toward the inside of that one. Bella Bella in the blue races with Brown Skin Girl. Empress Lynx occupies the rail as they leave the mile. Behind them, that's Savvy Girl, All for Love, and She's My Hedge Fund, they share last. They make their way toward the back stretch, and out in front, Mamma Mia rated to get the distance. Showing on that lead as they leave the 7, 2 lengths in front of Princess Sharon, throttle back in 2nd. Essential Quality is just in behind them in 3rd in a handy spot as they run toward the 6. Power from above races on the inside of Lady Abimada. Empress Lynx, they lead the 6, runs the rail, joined by Brown Skin Girl on the go. Bella Bella races further back. A gap opens up to She's My Hedge Fund and Savvy Girl, and All for Love at the back. They're about to arrive at the 5. Mamma Mia slowing it down a bit. Princess Sharon continues the chase from 2nd. 4 lengths back to Paul from above. Asked to pick up, that's a Brown Skin Girl and Lady Abimada for company as they leave the half-mile marker, and the tempo will now increase. A gap back to Bella Bella and Empress Lynx. Essential Quality looks to have cried enough. So to Savvy Girl, She's My Hedge Fund, and All for Love ridden, but still at the back. 3 furlongs remaining in the Oaks, and out front Mamma Mia attempts to go all the way. Princess Sharon is left 3 lengths back and beginning to struggle a bit as they're about to come into the lane, and it is a Mamma Mia who brings them in under the hand ride. Princess Sharon now feeling the sting of the stick. They drive up inside the final quarter, and it is Mamma Mia. Watch Power from above now making ground and switch toward the outside. Princess Sharon running on the spot, but Mamma Mia looks to have stolen it inside the final furlong. It is Mamma Mia in the 84th running of the Jamaica Oaks. Mamma Mia won the Guineas, the 1,000 Guineas, and Mamma Mia is going to win the Oaks. Mamma Mia, easing down in the end, wins by double digits. Paul from above is 2nd, Princess Sharon 3rd, Brown Skin Girl 4th, All for Love is 5th. They're off for the 85th running of the Jamaica Oaks. Panadura gets a good start on the far side. Sipping on Sunshine hustled up to get close. She's that girl right there with the fractions as they pass us for the first time. Rack them races out wide. Come Home to Me positioned in between horses with Princess Fiani. Blue Sensation is just ahead of them and running the rail as they go thundering into that clubhouse turn. Sipping on Sunshine steps just off the rail, but with that lead from Banadura. She's that girl now asked to get closer. Blue Sensation is racing just about 5 lengths off the lead as they make their way to the back stretch. 2.5 lengths back to Princess Fiani. Lady Lauren races up with Come Home to Me. Also Smart making ground on the outside. Rack them further back. Rosetta Jam for space down against the rail as they've taken over now toward the far side. And it's Sipping on Sunshine battling Banadura for that lead as they flash past the 6. She's That Girl is racing next in third as they make their way now toward the final 5/8. Also Smart racing further back. A gap to Lady Lauren and Princess Fiani. Toward the outside, there goes Lucy in the Sky. Come Home to Me has a lot to do with Rosetta. She's That Girl races up next, and toward the back it is Buttercup and Rack Them just last as the field make their way now inside the final half of a mile in the 85th running of the Oaks, and Banadura now goes on and tries to steal that lead. She's That Girl has progressed well. Just toward the inside, that is Blue Sensation has to make some ground. Also Smart has a lot to do from there, but back to the leader as they make their way toward the 5/16th, and it is Banadura out in front and traveling strongly. She's That Girl now on the leash. Blue Sensation in the green cap races in the center, but it is all Banadura up front at the moment. She's That Girl is down against the rail. In between horses, that is Blue Sensation, and coming out wide it is Amma for a late kick, but can they catch Banadura in the Oaks? They have a furlong to do it. It is Banadura out in front. Here now is Amma trying to close up along with Blue Sensation, but Banadura and Robert Halladine have slipped the field and they take the 85th running of the Jamaica Oaks. Rosetta is next. Amma is third. Come Home to Me is fourth. Buttercup is fifth. And they're off for the Oaks. Mighty Gully gets away quickly on the far side. Enthusiasm running freely. One in Love is coming across horses to go down toward the rail as they pass us for the first time. Riley J, a lot in hand, tugging hard, goes third. Enthusiasm and Wayne's Cherry Links, they race up as a team in behind as they charge away now into that clubhouse turn. Riley J on the outside, just the leader from Woman in Love. Mighty Gully racing in third. Castle Living is running in fourth. Total Velocity on the rail. Overtaken now by Wayne's Cherry Links. Enthusiasm races further back along with the favourite Linquist. A gap back to Danka, then Pretty Perfect. And Roaring Kitty trails the field as they leave the 7 and make their way onto the back stretch and run toward the final 6. Riley J out in front. From Casa Living on the outside, Mighty Gully, Woman in Love now moving closer on the rail. These 4 in a very tight grouping as they head toward the 5. A gap to Linguist now asked to make some ground. Wayne's Cherry Links a half a length down on the inside. Enthusiasm is further back as they're stringing out. Adanka and Pretty Perfect race up next. Then Total Velocity. And last of all, it's a Roaring Kitty as they've left the 5 and come toward the final half of a mile. Woman in Love attempts to go most of the way with that lead. Backing out of it now, a Riley J. A Linguist has made eye-catching progress. Mighty Gully fades back into fourth. Casa Living is some 6 lengths in behind them. Wayne's Cherry Links is under a ride. Enthusiasm in between horses. Pretty Perfect on the outside. Danka now asked to close up as they rake their way, leaving the 3. And at the back of the field, it is Roaring Kitty as they come toward the top of the lane. They've left the 5/16th behind them, and Linguist, the favourite, now snatches the lead with Dick Cardenas. One in Love continues the battle down against the rail, but Linguist now has overpowered Woman in Love. Inside the final 3/16th, it is Linguist getting a couple of tacks of the stick, and the Linguist now opens up over Woman in Love. Danka further back on the outside. Pretty Perfect down against the rail, but it is Linguist, the rider, wailing away as they're inside now the final 16th. Linguist and Dick Cardenas in the 86th running of the Jamaica Oaks. They lead by 2 and will keep it to the line. Linguist wins it over Woman in Love. Pretty Perfect, Roaring Kitty, and Danka is back in 5th.
Thank you for watching another video produced by the team from QuickGallopJaya.com and its YouTube channel, The Quick Galloper. Please stay on the channel for other enlightening videos on those involved in local horse racing. Please like, subscribe, and press the notification bell.